Welcome to the CA Performance Management version 3.2 new feature video, CA Performance Management 3.2 Operational UI Improvements. CA Technology's ongoing efforts to improve workflows and provide quicker access to actionable data continues in the CA Performance Management version 3.2 release. In this video, we'll take a look at the user interface improvements offered in 3.2, many of which were developed because of the demands of progressing technology or because of user feedback. First, let's take a look at the new time selection options when scheduling emails. The ability to schedule emailing of dashboards and context pages has always been a core feature of CA Performance Management. Version 3.2 offers a larger variety of time selection options when scheduling emails along with expanded controls. As an example, let's look at a monthly report scheduling, which previously had the limitation of only being able to occur on the first Sunday of each month. You can see from the drop-down that you can now specify the first day of the month, last day, an exact date, or the first occurrence of any day of the week. Quarterly scheduling also has the same flexibility. In addition, several fields now have sensible defaults. Send to defaults to the email address of the current user, time zone to the time zone of the current user, and time range to the time range of the dashboard. A list of suggested time ranges are displayed at the bottom of the dialog. These are not enforced but are the most sensible values based on the selected frequency. Going over to the Manage Email Schedules page, a new Next Delivery Scheduled Time Zone column has been added, which specifies the next delivery in the time zone specified during schedule configuration. This helps avoid confusion with the next delivery column, which displays the next delivery in the current user's time zone. Now let's take a look at the revamped time zone process. Another UI improvement closely related to scheduling is time zone selection. CA Performance Management 3.2 has revamped the process used to choose a time zone not only for dashboard emailing, but in all relevant areas of the product. Here we are selecting the time zone for a new user. Note that the drop-down list is now organized by UTC offset and that each entry contains the offset, time zone name, and an improved description. For added convenience, you can now search to find your desired time zone. In this example, we're using the phrase Pacific Standard to narrow the list of time zones, making it much easier to select the one we want. Note that the time zone searching is case insensitive. Next, let's take a look at the new search capability in the Dashboard Builder. Another search improvement offered by CA Performance Management 3.2 is the added ability to search for views in the Dashboard Builder and Context Page Builder. This eliminates the need to repeatedly expand view categories until the desired view is found, or expand the All Views category and rely on the browser search function. Here we are using the word Heat in order to find the IM Calendar Heat chart view. Once found, a view can be dragged and dropped to the layout as normal directly from the search results. Like time zone searching, view searching is case insensitive. Now let's look at new hover over tooltips. The addition of hover over tooltips to many of the chart types in CA Performance Management 3.2 enables the display of actual values on graphs and on XY trend charts, the date and time of the data point. On this trend chart, the tooltip informs us that an average latency of about 32 milliseconds occurred at 0100 hours on July 14, 2017. To aid in this visualization, the graph line segment for the corresponding time frame is highlighted. You can also see that tooltips are supported simultaneously on multiple graph lines, with each line having its own independent set of tooltips. Other chart types which now feature tooltips include time bar charts, stacked or area charts, heat charts, and horizontal bar charts. Now let's review gauge and on-demand chart improvements. Just as tooltips enable the display of accurate data on various chart types, a new improved rendering of gauge charts enables easier reading of values. This is especially true on more densely packed dashboards where the minimalistic design and brighter coloring of gauges reduces clutter and visual overload while giving this chart type a cleaner and more contemporary look. As seen here, the same green, yellow, red threshold color scheme is maintained as well as the gray minimum maximum sweep arc. Textual representations of minimum, current, and maximum values are also still included below the gauge. Version 3.2 has also enhanced on-demand charts by enabling the control of metric ordering. By allowing users to organize the metrics as they choose, metrics can be found more quickly, especially when a larger number are being displayed. Finally, let's review several other view improvements. CA Performance Management 3.2 also offers a new IM Custom View Chart Table View. This view is meant for percentage-based metrics and combines a table view with one of four chart types: radial bar, trend, gauge, and pie charts. This view consolidates the legacy gauge table and trend table views, which no longer are available in the Dashboard Builder or Context Page Builder. Each chart type uses a green, yellow, orange, red color scheme corresponding to normal, minor, major, and critical severities. The pie chart type features a withdrawn slice visualization as each of the composite percentages are hovered over. Finally, the card view has been enhanced so that you can click any of the severity circles to see the data which generated the severity count. This is done by listing the data in an expandable panel which can also be collapsed as seen here. Being able to access the underlying data allows the card view to function not only as an overall health indicator, but as a diagnostic aid as well. For more detailed information about CA Performance Management version 3.2 operational UI improvements, click the information bubble in the top right corner to load the product page. From there, you can go to the product documentation, visit CA Communities, or see the learning path.